Hello there guys, welcome back to 100% Chelsea for my review of the Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest game. And we won 5-1. We won 5-1, which is, obviously great. Good performance, good scoreline at the end. Obviously a bit annoying that we conceded, but I'll get to that. Starting off with the lineup, and I got my prediction right, basically. It was Caballero in goal, the three centre-backs being Antonio Rudiger, Andreas Christensen and Gary Cahill. The two wing-backs being David Zappacosta and Kenedy. Bakayoko and Fabregas being the two central midfielders, obviously with Danny Drinkwater still out injured. And the front three being Charly Musonda, Batshuayi and Eden Hazard. Obviously, I said Willian would start, like I put Willian in my predicted lineup, but that was only because I wanted Musonda to start. And I said I hope and I think Musonda will start, but I put him in against Carabao and then he didn't even make the bench, so I didn't put him in yesterday and it worked out. So all great. Got my prediction right, very happy with that. Getting into the game, and as you'd expect, we took control from the first minute, basically. And only 30 minutes in, we made it 1-0 through Kenedy. Rudiger put in an absolute beauty of a cross. And Kenedy took it first time at the far post and put it in between the post and the keeper. To be honest, for me, it looks like he tried to control it. And his first touch let him down a little bit. And he just, went in between the keeper and the post. But, if he meant it, which, could well have done, it was an incredible finish. That touch was sweet if he meant that. To be honest, keeper should have done a little bit better there. But, it is what it is. 1-0 up after 30 minutes. In the 19th minute, Batshuayi made it 2-0. Hazard played a very nice through ball to Batshuayi. The pass actually got deflected, took a slight deflection. Still went to Batshuayi, who put it in between the keeper's legs. Solid finish. Nothing the keeper could have done about it. And, 2-0 up, not even 20 minutes gone. Perfect. Then in the 26th minute, Forest actually came very close to scoring when they hit the bar from a free kick after Cesc Fabregas, stupidly, just passed it to one of their players and then fouled that very player when trying to get the ball back, just outside the box. And like I said, they hit the bar, but, that's all that came from it. Then Zappacosta actually scored a goal, but was well offside, and obviously the ref saw it as well, so, didn't count. Then in the 40th minute, Charly Musonda, making his full Chelsea debut, scored a goal. Cesc passed it to him out on the wing, really. Musonda took it into the box, and just from inside the box, he had a shot into the bottom corner. He hit it fairly well, to be fair, into the bottom far corner, like I said. But it basically went through the keeper, who really should have done better there again. But obviously great, you could see from his celebration, it really meant a lot to Charly Musonda. I'm very happy that he got a goal and got a start as well. Just before half-time, Musonda actually almost made it 4-0 after he got to the end of an incredible over-the-top pass by Fabregas, but Musonda just about put his effort wide of the post. Getting into the second half, and in the 47th minute, Forest actually had a massive chance. Forced a save from Caballero, then Rudiger basically made it dangerous again after sliding in, and he basically hit it against Caballero. But then somehow Rudiger, while rolling around on the floor, basically somehow managed to clear it. Thankfully, it would have been a bit of a, strange start to the second half, let's say that, if Forest managed to get one back. Then in the 49th minute, Eden Hazard, after a very nice pass by Kenedy, hit the post with a very nice curler, so close by Eden Hazard, obviously. Would have deserved a goal, would have really wanted him to score, but, wasn't to be. Then in the 53rd, Batshuayi made it 4-0. Another incredible over-the-top ball by Cesc Fabregas to Hazard, who took it on really well. Waited a bit too long to actually finish himself. Then tried to round the keeper, who, to be fair, did really well, stayed on his feet for very long and basically forced Hazard to turn around rather than shoot. And, Batshuayi came running into the box. Eden Hazard just squared it. Batshuayi finished it from 7 yards, although two players basically tried to block it on the line. But he put it past both of them, so solid finish, and 4-0 obviously after 53 minutes gone. Then in the 56th minute, Ethan Ampadu, the 17-year-old Welsh signing from Exeter City, we signed him in the summer, made his Chelsea debut coming on for Cesc Fabregas. Very happy that he came on, but also very surprised that he's made his debut, especially as the first one coming on in that very game. Obviously, probably more to do with Fabregas coming off after he's played a lot of games recently. But still, very happy that he came on, but also a little bit surprised that, 17-year-old that we just signed from Exeter, would come on and make his debut. And the second half got a bit quiet, we took our foot off the gas a little bit, and, Forest didn't really do all too much, to be fair. In the 71st minute, Jay Clark-Salter came on for Christensen, making his debut at Stamford Bridge. Obviously, he's played for Chelsea before when we played away from home, but that was his first game at Stamford Bridge. And then in the 76th minute, Dujon Sterling, the 17-year-old, coming on for Zappacosta, also making his Chelsea debut as well. Obviously, he usually plays for the under-18s or for the development squad, but he got his Chelsea debut, which is obviously very good. He, like I said, came on for Zappacosta, playing as the right wing-back. And then in the 85th minute, 5-0 by Batshuayi, again completing his hat-trick. This time, Batshuayi literally didn't do anything for that goal. Kenedy got the ball after, I think, Rudiger, might have been Bakayoko, played the ball over the defence. Kenedy took it down very well, then hesitated a little bit with the cross. I thought he would cross it to Batshuayi, but then actually decided to shoot. Completely rattled the crossbar. Very well struck shot, but just basically bounced onto Batshuayi's chest from the crossbar and just fell over the line. Batshuayi literally was just stood there, looked at the lino to see if he was offside or not, and was like, all right, got a hat-trick then. Great. There was only 1 minute of stoppage time, but in that 1 minute of stoppage time, actually Forest scored that goal through Darikwa. Not quite sure how to pronounce his name, but he scored in the last minute. Very sloppy defending, but at the end of the day, doesn't really change anything, does it? But obviously, we shouldn't defend like that in a Premier League game, in a Champions League game, when we're obviously not 5-0 up. But overall, a good performance. Young players got their chance. A lot of players rested. Hazard played the whole game as well. The young players clearly took their chance. Convincing win. Never really in danger of a shock defeat. So, you know, I'm fairly happy with it. Talking about some players individually, Kenedy really showed his attacking capabilities today with a very strong performance, with a goal, basically an assist by hitting the crossbar before it obviously fell to Batshuayi. And generally, he played a very good game, putting in very good crosses, also made some good runs. You know, Kenedy going forward is very good. I'm not sure if defensively he's strong enough to play as a wing-back regularly in the Premier League or in the Champions League, for example. But attacking-wise, he's certainly a very strong player. Also, Charly Musonda showed that he's technically incredibly gifted. You know, everyone knows that he is, but he showed it today. He's very quick. He showed that as well. But you could just see why he doesn't get more minutes regularly, because he's just so small physically. He's so small. You're like, if someone tackles him, you're just worried that he'll just break into, you know, into two pieces, basically. He's so small. You're almost like you just want to pet him. But, like, you know, he's a very good player, but he still needs to bulk up. And that's obviously what Conte said in the pre-match press conference yesterday as well. He's working very hard on, you know, improving his physique to, you know, basically settle into the league. Talking about Michy Batshuayi, scored a bloody hat-trick and still didn't play anything special. But, like, I don't know how he does it. He gets goals, even though he doesn't play particularly well. But his positioning today was a lot better than it was against Carabao. He got into good positions to score and almost score as well. Once he almost got to the end of a very good Kenedy cross, he just about missed it, you know, by an inch or two. And, you know, it's a solid day for him. Got 3 goals. He can't really ask for more from a striker. You know, his main job is to score. Even if he, you know, his hold-up play isn't great, he doesn't win any headers. But, you know, he scored 3 goals, so you can't really complain. Talking about Ethan Ampadu, you know, obviously came on, like I said, made his Chelsea debut. He looked very good. I really liked the guy. This just looks like a mini David Luiz with his massive dreadlocks. And, you know, he doesn't shy away from a tackle. Just 1 minute into being on the pitch, he basically almost broke someone's legs in half by getting the ball as well. So, you know, I really like that. I like it when players, especially young players, don't shy away from a challenge. I do like that. He seems very good on the ball as well, very confident. And he's also very good at shielding the ball, as it seems. You didn't see too much of Charly Musonda, obviously, after he came on, because we weren't defending a lot. You don't have to defend a lot. You don't see much of a centre-back, do you? And also, Dusan Sterling put in a good performance when he came on, like I said, as the right wing-back. Hazard, like I said earlier, he came very close to scoring when he hit the post, assisted 2 goals, but towards the end you could clearly see that he isn't fully fit yet. You know, he just is. Not an injury-wise fully fit, but like fitness-wise fully fit. He was absolutely knackered towards the end. But obviously that is very understandable after not playing 90 minutes, basically since May, obviously picking up his injury and training with the national team just after the season ended. So, you know, it was a good performance for him. He still has some improvement to do. Obviously getting some more confidence in, I suppose, as well. But he got 2 assists. Probably should have scored when, rather than squaring it to Batshuayi, hit the post as well. So good performance by him. Very happy to see that. But yeah, that's really it from me. Leave me all of your thoughts down in the comment section below on the game. Who was your standout player today? You know, do you have anyone? Obviously, some people might say Batshuayi scored a hat-trick. But for me, probably was Kenedy, to be fair. You know, the more regular players had good games as well. Says Fabregas, attacking-wise, was very good. Although defensively, he made some very weird passes. Obviously, gave away the free kick from which Forest hit the bar as well. But, you know, just a good performance overall. But, yeah, leave it down in the comments. Who was your man of the match? Which was your favourite goal, if you want to tell me about that as well. Were you as surprised as I was that Ethan Ampadu was especially the first one to come on in that game, rather than someone like Dusan Sterling or Charly Musonda? You know, I was a bit surprised by that. Leave it down in the comment section below. I'm off to London tomorrow, so I'm very excited about that. So, as you know, we do our live streams, basically live reviews of the games every day, after every game. So, when you see that tomorrow night, I'll already be in England. So I'm buzzing for that. Can't wait for the game against Stoke on Saturday. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe to 100% Chelsea if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, which you can see over here. Last1507 on Instagram and Twitter. Massively appreciate you follow me there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Up the Chelsea. And I'll see you next time.